Well, my man MoneyBoy Trey in the building. He said, hit that like or we gon' fight. Make sure you check him out on YouTube.
Hello. Let me talk to the host. The host is MoneyBoy Trey. What's popping?
Will you interview with at MoneyBoy Trey?
Or MoneyBoy Trey is back. Where you been?
MoneyBoy. You see me in they chats because that's the circle that I associate with.
MoneyBoy said manhood is subjective. No, the fuck it's not.
I heard that nigga talking shit at the Roots picnic. That's Wes. Let's talk to you. What's my old head? What's wrong with you? I see. Ghosts can't survive the jungle when we ain't giving out no passes. Cause I eat ghosts like Jamaicans, nigga, curry sauce and cabbage. Any success I ever attained, I pray for all my brothers to have it. Snakes don't understand loyalty, it's like you speaking in Spanish. See, jealousy is sickness that you can't fix with just a medicine. You hate Drake, cause now he own the light, Thomas Edison. I hear you bragging about a stabbing, you funny as David Letterman. I've been in the field, nigga, Vietnam veteran. You imagine waking up every day in love, staring at your chick. And deep down, you know she only really with you cause you rich. Ain't no Bonnie, ain't no Clyde, you just a giant, you a trick. From Big Pimpin' to being Destiny Child's little bitch. How was the CEO of Rock Nation, the federal informant? How you come to Philly in the fro, nigga, looking like you know of it? How you take Sparks' whole song and only put him on the chorus? Gave him no credit for writing, your betrayal is so enormous. Before I give you any flowers, nigga, I burn down every forest. Cause they prop for one show, then rest of the year you gon' ignore them. Eating corner store bodegas, cause I ain't never do brunch. Evil Knievel, this nigga 60, he still dying to stud. The white party freak offs, we saw you vibing with Puff. That $1 million watch you got should tell you that your time is up. Oh, how soon we forget, maybe your memory bad. But stay proud, that's who you call when Nas was all on your ass. Then he dropped Ether, you was nervous cause he was giving you gas. You should think them Philly boys, they really saved your ass. The Jigga I once knew was no longer that Jigga dead. The new Jigga in the mirror, probably twerking the sexy red. I could never have $1 billion cause I had too much guilt. Too many black people poor, too many living in filth. Too many kids in foster homes, too many babies need milk. In my hood, you the only one with money, you the only one that get killed. It ain't no 40-40 club, it's just 240 Glocks. Try to knock them Basquiat locks right off of your top. You gotta keep a box of bullets, run from niggas don't box. They all know I smoke that boy, it ain't no reasonable doubt. Memphis bleak sweet, knock him off and show no remorse. How the fuck your name Memphis when you was raised in New York? Nigga, your swag on donuts, you make me wanna throw up. 25 Jay-Z features, still couldn't blow up. You still rock a do-rag, you really need to grow up. Stay in the child's place when you fucking talking to grown-ups. Got billions of dollars, but then give your son not one dime. He alone, he was young when he had to bury his mom. Your daughter in Maryland, you give her the same vibe. You cold-blooded with a real sick, depraved mind. Never respects you, nigga.
Good garbage day, ladies and gentlemen. Man, this story is crazy as hell. So there's this popular streamer on Twitch and some other platforms. He got a YouTube channel as well. It's I'm Not Killing. He's tagged in the link. His girlfriend is tagged in the link as well. Well, you know, he had a situation in his real life, and he said, man, what else would a real nigga do? He made content out of it. Now, this man came out and told the world how his girlfriend was cheating on him with her cousin. Y'all know when I heard that, well, it brought back PTSD and all that. I had made a song about some incestual relations between some people once before, but we're gonna let him explain what happened. And then she responded, because apparently after he exposed her, she went to a psychiatric facility because she was embarrassed. She responded, and then he reacted to her response. This shit is crazy and ratchet as fuck. And I only got like 2 hours, so we're gonna try to get through it. I think the longest video is 30 something minutes. The last one where he responds to her. But yeah, 3:10 is my cutoff. Gotta go get the babe. And then, hey, it's finals. It's the finals. We gotta watch the Spurs even it up tonight.
My fucking girlfriend cheated on me with her cousin. See, shit like this ain't even funny because I wouldn't have even wished this on my worst enemy. Who the fuck prayed on my downfall this much for some shit like this to happen to me? Now, I'm not going to drop no...
Me personally, I ain't telling nobody this shit happened to me. I would go to my grave with this shit. I will go to my grave. I just say she cheated. I ain't gonna tell nobody it was your cousin. Is it really her cousin? No, because you know how hoes be lying, like, this my cousin. Was it her cousin, blood cousin, that that's just what she was saying and you believed that was her cousin? I got questions.
Drop no names or anything, but y'all know who she was. You know, I posted with her. You know, obviously she's my ex now. I don't even know why I say.
I dropped the fucking names. I tagged that bitch in the video. She got a YouTube channel as well. It's only that one video on there, but I dropped the fucking name. Everybody needs to know she's a cousin fucker.
Girlfriend, bro. We made content together. We dated for a couple years, and all of that ended recently, bro. I had to call it quits, bro. As of last week, I had to call it quits, bro. I caught her cheated on me in my house. Keep in mind, I pay all the bills in this motherfucker, bro, and she had the audacity to cheat on me with her blood cousin. Now, you're probably asking, how is she still roaming the earth? Me, personally, I would have put her 6 feet under, but nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, it's like a different type of self-control I had in that moment where I was just like, you know what, bro? It's not worth it. I have no enemies. On some Thorfinn, Vinland Saga type shit. But to be honest, I think this was just my canon event. You know, it was bound to happen. Everyone tried to warn me about these light skins, but I tried to take on the challenge. Now look at me, my nigga. You're probably wondering, how did I catch her cheating? What exactly happened? Well, this is what the fuck I did. So it was like last week, or maybe like last week and a half, bro. I was like literally in the crib. She was taking a shower or whatever, bro. Really quick though, here's some filler information, bro. So lately, bro, I've been noticing she's always on FaceTime with this nigga, bro. And it's her cousin, bro. She's always on FaceTime with her cousin. But it's like, what normal person would think?
But is it her real cousin though, or is it just a nigga that she told you was her cousin? You been dating her for a couple of years, nigga. Has he ever been at a family function?
Think that's weird. Like that's her cousin. Like, I thought it was on some normal ass shit. Like, you know, like, I guess I didn't realize that they were sleeping on the phone together, that every time I would come near her, she would go on mute or whatever. But that's not the point. She was in the shower and I heard her talking on FaceTime. So that was like a red flag. So I walked near that restroom. Like, this is my restroom. Then there's like another room and another restroom over there. I walked near that restroom. The doors are locked, which was also suspicious because why are you locking the doors? But I heard her say the word gains, as in like gym gains. And I heard yams come out her mouth. And once I heard that, I'm like, who are you on FaceTime with? And why are you talking about yams, my nigga? So basically, I have like a little cat litter box, but it's like a AI advanced $900 litter box that has a camera for some reason, and it's in her restroom. So I was able to connect to that shit, and I basically seen her at the mirror of her restroom with her phone plopped up.
Wait, my nigga said he used the litter box cam. What the fuck? Who buys a litter box with a camera? Why the fuck would you want to see your cat shit? That is some creepy shit. A litter box cam? My nigga spied on his bitch through the litter box cam. Now I wonder if this was her litter box or did he buy this? Because I mean, it just so happened to be convenient. It sounded like he bought it and he remembered this motherfucker came with a camera.
But it's like a AI advanced $900 litter box that has a camera for some reason, and it's in her restroom. So I was able to connect to that shit, and I basically seen her at the mirror of her restroom with her phone plopped up. You know, the FaceTime shit was on, her camera was on, and she was on FaceTime just showing straight yams to that nigga. Like, I'm talking about 360s in the camera, grabbing yams, just everything, bro. Just butt ass naked, bro. And at that moment, bro, my heart sunk, bro. I was like, damn, it's GG.
Nigga, you ain't kicked the door open. You said it's your house. You ain't kicked the door open and say, bitch, what you doing? Damn, who raised you niggas?
She just cheated on me. But that's not how it ended, though. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because I didn't want to make it seem like I knew and I caught her and she was gonna try to play victim. So I walked up to her room, I knocked on the door. I was like, let me see your phone real quick. I grabbed her phone and I noticed her like grabbing that shit, like, but like not really grabbing it in like a way where like she made it obvious she was hiding something. So I just grabbed it and sped walked to my room, and then I locked my door. And that's when she started banging on my door saying, open the door, give me my phone.
The diabolical. This nigga started, he screen record the messages and he got her in the background laughing. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see it. Somebody says, no matter what happens, we can't have any hidden resentment or bad feelings that could fuck up our bond. Like if we go through a breakup or something, obviously it might not feel good, but no matter what, we can't have hidden resentment. After or once niggas get in, they next relationship or anything. If we feel something, we gotta say it and talk about it. I'm talking about on both sides. You feel me? It just started. Can we resume this momentarily? But yeah, that promise is a hard one too. Ooh, did talking to her cousin?
Okay, I have closed. Can you open the door, please? Hello?
Oh, I'll be worried, intertwined. Yeah, I feel you. I don't got any words of encouragement because I don't want to feel it either.
Okay, I have closed. Can you open the door, please?
It gets like that. I guess that's what we signed up for, the sacrifice. We got to make a promise now. What promise?
Hello? Kenneth!
That's true. I know I'll never lose you. I just be worried from us getting intertwined, like if we had to end it, that I would be heartbroken and have to go through those emotions again, or that I'll feel a way when you eventually get with someone else. How do we know it's her cousin, though? I need concrete proof. I need one of them to say, it's weird because we family. That's what the fuck I need to see. That is the only thing that's going to convince me at this point. Because this could just be a nigga. Because again, hoes be lying. That's my cousin.
Hello? Kenneth, please.
Got it saved in their fave cuz. Now there's a picture of them together, but that doesn't mean that that's her cuz, fave cuz. Like I be thinking this shit isn't gonna go nowhere. Not because neither of us don't want it, but because I can't and they be fucking me up. So that's her. I can't and they be fucking me up like on some. I really wish we just, oh shit, I really wish we just weren't cousins. Oh shit, there you go. God damn, dog. You know what? I kind of wrote a song about this. If you was around, you know. If you wasn't around, you gonna know now. I had a song about this. Y'all give me a second. I'm finna play the song. I'm finna play it right now.
I can't stand feelings. God. Man, I hate that bitch. Oh God. I don't give a fuck. I hate her guts. She can suck my dick. Oh God. Fuck her boyfriend, Tommy. He can get it too. Real unspoken purpose, fuck your entire crew. Oh God. PP stay talking. Now she getting sued. Corporate lunches, drawn on edges, stressed out eating food, bitch. She was fucking her uncle, fucking him night and day. She slept in the bed with him, she even called him babe. She was fucking her uncle, fucking him night and day. Then she got pregnant, had to send the child away. I can't stand feelings. Oh God. Man, I hate that bitch. Oh God. I don't give a fuck. I hate her guts. She can suck my dick. Oh God. Fuck her boyfriend, Tommy. He can get it too. Real unspoken purpose, fuck your entire crew. Oh God. PP stay talking. Now she getting sued. Corporate lunches, drawn on edges, stressed out eating food, bitch. She was fucking her uncle. Fucking him night and day. She slept in the bed with him. She even called him babe. She was fucking her uncle. Fucking him night and day. Then she got pregnant. Had to send the child away. She was fucking her uncle. Fucking him night and day. She slept in the bed with him. She even called him babe. Had to send her away. She was fucking her uncle. Fucking him night and day. She got pregnant, had to send the child away. She sent her away. He was fucking her uncle, fucking him night and day. She slept in the bed with him. She even called him babe. She was fucking her uncle, fucking them night and day. That shit money boy. This shit got pregnant. Had to send the child away. Ooh, ooh, yeah.
This shit crazy. Her cousin. Yikes.
Please, please, open the door. Let's talk.
You're actually like a psychopath, gang.
Give me talk, please.
Like you really are fucked up in the head.
Give me talk, please.
Nah, gang, we're good. I'm
Just
good.
open the door.
I'm good off you, bro. Get on my house.
Open the door.
Get on my house, bro.
Can I talk to you, please? Please, open the door. Let's talk first. If this is it, let me just talk to
No,
you.
this is.
You know she not gonna get out until you got to give her phone first, gang. You can't keep her phone unless you paid for it. Now you really, if you want her up out that motherfucker, give her phone so she won't have no excuse to stay. He's actually very calm considering the situation that he did say he seen her busting it open on the cat cam. And he ain't even say nothing. He just played it cool until she went in the room and was laying around and was like, let me see your phone, shawty.
Oh, this is it, gang.
Okay, that's fine. Let me talk to you though. Can we have a conversation?
And the more she said that, bro, I was digging
What it do, Riaz?
through her phone, nigga. I went through hidden. If y'all don't know about hidden, bro, check your girl's hidden. Fucking iMessage has like recently deleted text messages. Check that. I went through Snapchat. I went through I tried to go through my ass only on Snapchat, but I didn't figure out the password.
Hidden? Let me put me on game then, G. I ain't no iPhoner. Put me on game.
Can we have a conversation?
Oh, this is a hidden message. Oh shit, this is her. I think after Kentucky, I am deeper. Why you say that? Like I feel way more endearment towards you. And also more disconnect from Kenneth. I feel like I can visualize you as a boyfriend figure. The cousin stuff be fucking me up in a different way too. Like I be worrying, is it a fruitless love? You know what I mean? I just don't want to get heartbroken. Oh, some mess. Shit.
And the more she said that, bro, I was digging through her phone, nigga. I went through hidden. If y'all don't know about hidden, bro, check your girl's hidden. Fucking iMessage has like recently deleted text messages. Check that. I went through Snapchat. I went through I tried to go through my ass only on Snapchat, but I didn't figure out the password. I went through her notes. I went through everything, bro, and I seen tons of explicit photos from her and him. And then
He put him on blast. That's the cousin.
if y'all don't know about hidden, bro, check your girl's hidden. Fucking iMessage has like recently deleted text messages. Check that. I went through Snapchat. I went through I tried to go through my ass only on Snapchat, but I didn't figure out the password. I went through her notes. I went through everything, bro, and I seen tons of explicit.
Damn, that info were doing TikToks together and everything. Like her family didn't that. So none of her family follow her on social media and noticed that they was cousins and thought these TikToks and shit was weird. These is TikToks.
Explicit photos from her and him. And then I went through the text messages and there was a bunch of weird shit going on, bro. Like she was talking about that nigga being boyfriend material. She was saying she feels a disconnect from Kenneth. She was saying all types of shit, bro. And honestly, bro, I wanted to crash out at that moment, but obviously I couldn't because I would go to jail. And you know, yeah, I'm a good civilian. I'm not gonna crash out over a girl, but it was sick to see, to be honest, bro. Like I genuinely was throwing up. I'm not gonna lie, you could ask all my homeboys. I was calling them. I was in my restroom throwing up just nonstop, bro. Everything I ate prior to that, I threw it all up, bro. It was sick, bro. Like I genuinely feel like 2 years went down the drain. But like to your cousin though, like there's a bunch of like scenarios where like my homeboys thought she was doing something with somebody else or whatever. But her cousin, like I think that's how she got away with it for so long, because it's like you don't expect your girl to be doing something with her cousin, my nigga. Like I thought that was some Alabama like movie type shit. I didn't know that really happens in real life. So yeah, once I found that shit out, bro, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I got my phone. I took pictures of everything. I wish I scrolled some more, but you know, I like once I seen it, I was just ready to kick her out, bro. I took pictures of all the pictures she took for him, all the pictures he sent her, the text messages, everything, bro. It's all on my phone just in case she wants to fucking deny or lie to me. It was all the text messages. I was ready to kick her out, bro. I took pictures of all the pictures she took for him.
I don't know what that is, but he blocked it out. But that's her doing something freaky, possibly.
All the pictures he sent her, the text.
I think I'm in deeper too.
You know, I was just ready to kick her out, bro. I took pictures of all the pictures she took for him, all the pictures.
I'm trying to kiss the other thing.
He sent her, the text
pictures he sent her. I took that together somewhere.
messages, everything, bro. It's all on my phone just in case she wants to fucking deny or lie to me. It was all on my phone. I gave her phone back, told her she had to go.
I'm so sorry, you can't.
I don't care. You can't. There's nothing you can say to me right now. You did what you did. You got to face that. You got to go.
This is something that I only did recently. Just know that in all of my relationship.
Well, he technically he wouldn't have went through her phone if he hadn't seen her busting it open on FaceTime through the cat cam. It was the cat cam, the litter box cam is how he ended up seeing that she was talking to the cousin, but he wanted more proof. He knew she was on the phone, FaceTime with her in the bathroom. He knew she was butt naked, FaceTiming him. And so when he just played it off until she came out and like, let me see. He said he didn't want her to deny that there was you on the phone and stuff. But yeah, he knew what was up when he asked for that motherfucker. Like we as men know, like, you ask for that motherfucker, you better be prepared for what the fuck you see. I don't know why women don't be prepared when they ask that, but men are prepared for what the fuck we see. We'll ask a couple questions, we'll move the fuck on. We'll be looking at you sideways from that day forth, but we'll leave you alone. We'll just be looking at you every time your phone go off. What is that, bitch? What is that? Fuck texting you. Why they taking so much? Who is that?
I've always loved you a lot. And I care for you a lot, you know that? I'm sorry, babe.
I care for you a lot, bitch. He just read a text message where you said you is feeling more involved with your cousin and less involved with your boyfriend of 2 years. You don't care for this nigga. You was falling out of love with him for your cousin. Your cousin. And now the world know. That's how he ain't even mad at him. That was his get back. Yeah, that was his get back. Bitch, I'm finna tell the world you fucking your cousin. Leave that down.
I don't care.
I've always had a close relationship since we was young. And I think like,
hey, man, hot boys up, man. Like city boys up. This is a city boy move. He did what they would have did to us. They would have recorded us and had the screenshots of what we were saying to a bitch and have us angry or saying, I'm sorry. He got her the same way we've been getting got for years. I ain't mad at the brother. Get her. She get what she get, and she can't throw a fit, as Grayson says.
I think like on some mentally fucked up shit, I think like we had some psychological shit going on when we were young because like when we was little jits, like before even puberty, like we were like really close to where like some of our family members would know.
She blamed her cousin on both of them having mental health issues because when they was little kids, they was really close with each other. The fuck? Bitch, ain't no mental health issue, bitch. You just horny. You was horny, you was attracted to your cousin. That's all the fuck it was.
Some psychological shit going on when we were young because like when we was little jits, like before even puberty, like we were like really close to where like some of our...
Don't feel bad though. If you believe in the Bible, then you got to believe that, you know, it was some mama fucking going on somewhere in the goddamn lineage for these people to be having kids. Unless, you know, there got to be something going on. Something weird was going on there.
My family members would notice. And I was really having my doubts. And you know, with you've always been different than how I wanted you to be. Like,
So you fuck your cousin.
so what's the opportunity?
So you fuck your cousin. So you fuck your cousin. You need help, bro.
And yeah, she's not with me anymore. We're not with each other no more. But it's just like, bro, hey, all my young bulls out there, bro, learning experience, you can't trust these girls no more. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't trust boy best friends. You can't trust cousins. You can't trust brothers. My nigga, if this was a stepbrother, like that would have been a tiny bit better because cousins, they got your blood. Like that's like your dad's brother's son. So like for you to do that with that nigga, bro, like that's genuinely diabolical, bro. Like that's just like, I can't go back, bro. Like obviously in the past, we broke up a couple times for bullshit, but this was just the fucking like cherry on top, bro. Like I can't, bro. Like I think it's gonna take me a long time to fucking recover from this, bro. I literally have not been in my groove. I haven't been posting. I haven't been. All my friends can tell you that I'm like, I was depressed, but like that shit genuinely like it did something to my brain, bro. Like if all y'all boys that been cheated on before, all you ladies that's been cheated on, I know what I'm talking about. Like you just feel stuck in time. You don't really want closure, but like you do kind of want to know why that person did that. Why? Like the feeling of betrayal is just so sickening. But honestly, bro, it's whatever to me. Like all I can do now is just stack my bread, get in the gym, and just do better, bro. But I ain't gonna lie though, it's really hard. It's really hard to like really like stop yourself from bed rotting and stop yourself from just letting money slip through your hands, bro. Cause like, bro, I have all the ways to make money right now, but I'm just too demotivated because this shit's in the back of my head. But honestly, I know it's gonna get better, bro. But like, damn, bro, can an event of doom? Like getting cheated on is possibly one of the worst things ever. Cause it's like you thought you knew this person for so long, like you plan a future with them. You, bro, literally, bro, I took her to see the finale of The Boys, my nigga. The finale of The Boys in a 4DX theater, bro. The chairs were moving when niggas was getting fucking decapitated. You would feel fucking water sprinkles to emulate blood. I took her there, right? As I was there, she was testing her cousin, saying we need to go to a 4DX theater. And that's just sick, bro. Like, I'm thinking this is a nice gesture. Me and you.
Diabolical. That's true. I'll never leave you. I just be worried from us getting this intertwined, okay? I have to go through the swing of things with you. I don't want shit to get sticky. Yo, out of topic, but I'm seeing this shit in 4DX. It's so fucking cool. The chairs are moving and vibrating. And there's wind and steam and rain and sound effects. It feels like you're on a roller coaster. Damn, why she on the date? These hoes, like, that's what I'm saying. This is why these hoes be getting killed and beaten. Shit, just no goddamn respect. Like you cheated on your own time. Like we on a date and you can't not text this nigga. You could wait until later. You could wait till a nigga was in the bathroom. Like what the hell?
To a 4DX theater. And that's just sick, bro. Like, I'm thinking this is a nice gesture, me and you, and you're testing your fucking blood cousin, telling him that y'all need to experience that too. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know if it's a light skin thing or a fucking Miami girl thing, but bro, you're not gonna see me touching any girls from Miami anytime soon. Shit, light skins are fucking evil. I like that shit's confirmed, bro. Manipulative as fuck, evil as fuck, and they.
I've been saying this shit for years. Light-skinned hoes are the devil. They are. They are.
Catch you and lure you in by their fucking lips. Don't fall for it, my young bulls. Don't fall for that shit no more. It's a fucking scam. Worst 2 years of my fucking life. 2 years wasted down the drain, bro. Bro, like the crazy part is, like, in a relationship as a guy, you spend so much money on a person, bro. Like, I genuinely spent like 50 bands plus, like upwards to 100K probably. 100K is a stretch, but like definitely 50 bands plus, bro. Because we was long distance for a little bit, so I was obviously flying her, bro, all of that shit, bro. Buying gifts and all that food, of course, Ubers. But like all that's just down the drain, just wasting money, bro. And it's like, I wish you could just ask for a fucking refund or just invoice the bit.
Man, you should have cracked that bitch screen on her phone and gave it back.
Bro, like, or just invoice the motherfucker, but you can't, bro. That's not realistic, bro. And even like some people, I know some people take back the stuff they bought the other person, or like, you know, ask for it back. But I'm not even gonna do that, bro. It's whatever, bro. I just gotta move forward. But that's what's been, you know, happening to me. That's my life. Been really, really weird and shit, depressing. But honestly, we gonna overcome this. We gonna move forward. We gonna keep on.
Stay strong, my brother. Stay strong. I stand with you. I condone this embarrassment. Hoes need to be shamed. These hoes ain't got no shame. I stand with you.
Grinding, bro. Hey, Streamer U was just announced, bro. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. We gotta get in that bitch too. But hey, young bulls out there, bro. Do not trust your girl if she has a cousin. Like, genuinely, she has to have no one in her life.
My nigga said, don't trust your girl if she got a cousin. We can't trust all girls got cousins, sir. Everybody, pretty much everybody got a cousin. So we can't trust none of these hoes. I feel you though. That's a rule of thumb. If she got a cousin, don't trust her. But Lisa, you got a cousin, I don't trust you. Look, Davania, you got a cousin? I don't trust you.
But hey, young bulls out there, bro, do not trust your girl if she has a cousin. Like, genuinely, she has to have no one in her life. For you to like actually be comfortable, she can't have a stepbrother. She can't have a cousin. She can't have any siblings. She can't have a boy best friend. She can't have a gay best friend. Honestly, bro, she can't even have female friends. She literally has to be a fucking nobody for you to fucking be successful with her, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Because I thought I was safe.
That's crazy as hell.
Thought this girl was not gonna do me like that. But the worst of worst happened. All I'm gonna say is stay safe out there, boys. For real, for real.
My cousins got cousins, so I don't trust them. Okay, this is her light-skinned ass with the accent. This is the cousin fucker. Her shit is pulled out a little further. Let me see if I can. Okay, yeah, well, that'll work.
Hello, everyone. I am here to
hello,
say
everyone. This fine bitch was fucking her cousin.
Truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in the situation, which was my ex. I want to say,
imagine taking accountability for fucking your cousin. We is living in a motherfucking Twilight Zone. This bitch had to do a video saying, hey, yo, I want to apologize for fucking my cousin. That's you know.
I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. This bitch is fine in a couple months. But fuck it, it's some niggas in her DM already. They don't give a fuck about him fucking her, about her fucking her cousin. They still gonna try to hit. Nah, she ain't talking fast. I got it on 1.25.
I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I lost myself in our—
I fucked my cousin because our relationship wasn't as good as it say. Again, man, I think he'd have been cool if it had just been a random nigga. It was your cousin. You don't expect that.
In our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around me. I know I've done wrong. I fucked up, and I'm taking—
It's the fake crime for me.
Time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what—
Man, what PR firm wrote this bullshit for you? Now what you finna go to a sex rehab for fucking your cousin? That don't exist.
I've done and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story and there's a lot of—
You don't regret it. You still fucking your cousin. You didn't just stop fucking your cousin because this nigga outed you. When he put you out, you probably went to your cousin's house. Quit playing, bitch.
Lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name. And I would like to clear up a lot of things. First—
Wait, so yo, it was exposed that you fucked your cousin and you did this video to dress shit that ain't you fucked your cousin. A women boy, this is how women deflect. She was like, yeah, I take responsibility for what I did, even though she didn't say what the fuck she did. And now she gonna seek counseling. But before she go to counseling, she gotta address you bitches who putting dirt on her name, spreading false allegations.
First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it anyway. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship and I've been doing this for months. which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred.
So you wasn't fucking him. You just was sending the pictures of your pussy, but you wasn't fucking him. Even though y'all did something in Kentucky that made you closer to him, but you didn't fuck him. Who believes she didn't fuck him?
I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend and is completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about a stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic. I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I want to address.
Any cousin or stepbrother content that we did. What?
Is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions, that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else. I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations.
No, she wants you to forget the fact that she fucked her cousin. But she's saying she ain't fuck her cousin. She just sent nudes and explicits and things of that nature. She ain't fuck her.
About somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close.
Now this bitch is the victim because she fucked her cousin. Now people want to kill her because she fucked her cousin. That is some bullshit.
Friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship. When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship.
Ma'am, if he hadn't have found out you was fucking your cousin, you would still be with him, bitch. What is wrong with you?
Was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend, he was my first everything, and I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to. He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point. My ex.
So you're saying that your ex raped you and yet you stayed. You could have left and gone with your cousin since you loved him so much, but you decided to stay with the rapist. Nothing made you stay. Had you not got caught cheating, you still would be there with your rapist, right? Is this what I'm listening to? Y'all was only together 2 years.
Ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get.
How come you ain't tell your cousin to whoop his ass then? You tell your cousin that you like him. You can show your cousin your pussy, but you can't tell him to beat your boyfriend up because he abusing you. You can't tell your boyfriend to call the police.
and get falsely accused of. But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time.
We don't believe you, light-skinned hoe. You lying because you embarrassed.
Where me and my ex were drinking, and he
Where's the proof, bitch? Where's the marks of him choking you and putting you against the wall? Because he showed receipts. Where yours?
forced himself onto me, and it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time of my essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Oh, shit.
After all this abuse.
Oh, shit, she showed something. I don't know if I could see it. And guess what, though? We don't know when this is from. There's no date on this shit. She could have did this shit today before she went and shot this video.
Essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
The picture of my internal tearing was too graphic to share online. So yeah, we just got to take this line. We got to take this cousin fucking bitch word for it. That she got a picture of the internal bleeding. She didn't go to the goddamn hospital. She just so happened to take a picture for her records. Fuck get the police. Fuck go to the hospital. I'ma just take it and tell y'all it exists. Even while she's telling this story on the internet, do you think she's went to the police? And this is supposed to be blood. That's supposed to be blood, and then it's a blur over it. That's blood. Who the fuck she think we are? Okay, well, there's a date on it. Okay, I got her fucked up. Saturday, July 13th, 2024, 4:48 a.m. Stafford, Texas. She got the date covered. Okay, I'm glad I stopped. I don't know what the fuck that is, but she recorded it for some reason.
After all this abuse,
It looked like some Laffy Taffys to me.
formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I continue to accept.
Trauma bonded. This is crazy work.
This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was.
All this because she fucked her cousin.
Supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left.
He broke up with you. Okay. Yeah, man.
Here's proof.
Okay, let's see. Okay, she might not be lying.
After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left.
Yeah, man, I passed out last night. But give me a brief overview of why you broke up with. I could tell you, but I finished at 3 a.m. anyway, so I know you'd be asleep. He lost a real one because his problem was he was never able to fix. I was putting 100% of myself into the relationship to fix it while he put 50. No, it didn't work. Despite everything, I loved him and believed in him and gave him my trust and all hopes he would change, but he never will for me because soon after I talked the next day, we had an argument where his stubbornness held him back from being mature. It's just proof he will never change, not for me, at least while in this relationship. He needs to be alone. This is in 2024, bitch. He just broke up with you like the other day. So you talking about a breakup from 2024 and y'all got back with him, and this ain't talking about no rape. So when somebody asked you why you broke up with Kenneth, you talking about everything else except for this nigga raped me. Now you showed something from June. Hold on, let me go back. Let me be thorough. You showed this is July 30. This is July 2024.
A healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left.
This is not like, again, hoes be lying. She said after a year of mental torment. The picture where she said he raped her was in July. This is October. What does that say? October 3rd, 8th, 9th, one of them. But it's October 2024. That's not a year. It's July to October. And she said after a year. They just broke up when he found out she fucked her cousin. But she got raped in July. Now, in this video, in this message, when she's asked, yo, why did you break up with Kenneth? Because he's stubborn. He won't change. I put more in the relationship. Not that this nigga raped me. Not that this nigga beats on me. I'm putting 100% in this relationship while he puts 50 in. So it don't work. Not he cheated. None of that. Okay, on the other side is do it right now or we break up. I'm dead ass done putting up with your bullshit and your stubbornness. You are in the wrong for this shit. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not having to wait for you to get your sleep before you want to handle an issue between us two. So please let me know right now. Nah, I'm good. You get it. And that's probably her cousin that she's talking to over there. You can repeatedly hurt me, but you get to claim you love me, right? You get to claim you tried, right? I can forgive you as many times as humanly possible, and you can remain the same man, right? I can go through hell and back, still be the one to try and repair what we had, be the one to come back, but I'm the one that doesn't care as much, right? I hope you riding hell. That's her texting him in the blue. Nowhere does she talk about any of this abuse she went through in the messages to him or in the messages to someone else. Now, this is October of 2024, and she said she was raped in July. No mention of the rape or the abuse, but we hear about it in 2026 when he breaks up with her after he tells the world that she fucked her cousin.
I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship.
If him hitting shit ain't hitting you.
Year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting.
I started shaking when I seen your text. I still am good. You hope I rot in hell. I've been in hell for the past 11 days. I have been experiencing hell on earth. Good. I am just so speechless. Now, I think she told him to rot in hell. Where is he? Where is him admitting? Why did she put this up if this is supposed to be proof? And then this is 2024 again. It's not 2026 when they broke up. They recently just broke up. Like within the past 5 days, they broke up. Because she was fucking her cousin and she's showing shit from 2024. Talking about I couldn't put up with it. I'm just so speechless. You should be. And I think, yeah, because she told him to rot in hell for him not changing. And he like, what? He started shaking. And that's supposed to, because he said he started shaking. That's supposed to be proof of his anger. Maybe I got to read the other one. I'm so speechless right now. You should be. I was just thinking about you and ranting about you. Is you texting me right now? Good work. God work. Nah, the devil.
Admitting to his anger issues and admitting.
This is admitting. Let's read this message. Right now, have y'all heard anything that's remotely close to him admitting his anger issues? Right now, I feel absolutely tarnished and destroyed in life. I don't even feel like I deserve to talk to you right now because of what I put you through. I wish after my countless promises that I kept them. And when I said I would do better, I'm not going to talk about the effects of what I've been going through because I'm not trying to manipulate you to feeling bad for me or possibly twist your mind. But this is how I feel. I'm someone with a great amount of pride and anger issues. In the heat of a disagreement, I hold onto my pride and argue till I die. That's what I've been told by many people, just not you. I don't like being wrong, but I think, what is this? This ain't got nothing. He ain't said he hit you. He said he got anger issues, meaning he yells, he blows up, he hollers. That's not whooping you. I don't like being wrong, but I think for as many times as I said I would calm that down, you never did. I'm so fucked up for that. I was looking at a picture of you maybe a few days ago with Brittany and was just asking, how could I make such a sweet girl cry? And how could I do something so bad to such a lovable woman? These 11 days have been full of emotion, and I seen this video of a guy. This is not proof of any ass whoopings
And admitting to
going
abuse
on.
that led to the fallout of our relationship.
And admitted abuse. You were everywhere in my phone, social media, but mostly you were in my head and start to kill me. How what happened happened. I felt so bad about what I did and how my stubbornness led to this. How I could have done such a simple task and we could have been on a road to recovery and we were at last straws. And I definitely didn't need to add to that by being stubborn. I would do better and fix us. I had a dream about you last night, watching you from a distance. You were shining, glowing. Like the sun, doing you and prospering. I believe no matter how close I tried to get, I couldn't reach you. And immediately when I woke up, started punching my bed like, why is this my reality? I feel like shit. I feel so miserable in my life. I don't have that. She actually believed this shit too. Anything I do anymore. I'm not happy anymore. And to be honest, I was telling Brittany I'd rather die than continue living life like this the rest of my life. Seeing your text made me shake and I almost start tearing up because of how much I've been missing you. I'm still trying to figure out the part where it showed that he was abusive.
Here's proof of my ex admitting to his.
And she said mental, physical, and emotional abuse. There's nowhere in there. Is there any admission to any physical abuse?
Issues and admitting to the abuse that led to.
Okay, it was a video of a man who documented after he broke up, like a daily type thing of how he was doing, and I was thinking of writing out my feelings instead in notes. But I've been through every single stage of emotion for this. There was anger when it first happened. I was like, man, why the fuck she tripping? Then after anger, it's sadness, the crying, the wanting to harm, the worst of the worst. And after that realization, that's when I started realizing how bad of a boyfriend I was. And I was telling myself, if I go back in time, what would I change? And I was able to list so many things I would do differently to ensure I never lost you. After realization, there's loneliness. You realize she's probably really gone and living a life and you're here dying. I seen something that says girls grieved and get over it quicker than guys because the guys are stubborn. And to be honest, if that's true, but as time went on, it hit more and more. It's day 11 and I'm here thinking of you. This nigga was counting the days, pussy whipped ass nigga.
That led to the fallout of our relationship.
Yeah, but these texts prove absolutely none of the claims that you have alleged against this man as far as whooping your ass.
I still have the letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to
I ain't got time to read out this shit in that bitch.
our relationship. I still have
You brought much light and joy. You made it. Yeah, these is just love too.
the letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse.
Okay, shit. Now I got fuck. I don't know if I can. I always used to hit you with, so let's break up. Let's continue fighting. I would change things. Or what energy or something. Like, do y'all see how this bitch is trying to manipulate? He said, I used to hit you with, which is a saying, meaning I used to say. And he said, I used to say, let's continue fighting. Let's break up. Let's continue fighting. What the hell? Hold on. It's really, really hard to read this. I was constantly, it's something about I was constantly raising my voice. Like this bitch is just straight up lying. I did not understand your decision. I became a something when you didn't know. It's still like, no, it ain't say nothing about hitting her. I did not understand your decision and the decision to hit me. So he's saying there, he's saying he didn't understand why she hit him. I will change your other. Hold on, I gotta miss on this motherfucker end some more, y'all, if I can. This is killing me. I always used to hit you with that's what he said. I always used to hit you with no, let's not break up. Let's continue fighting. I will change. And this is proof that he would hit her because he said, let's continue fighting. Let's not break up. Or other empty something. The something in you did the right thing. You were strong enough to see the man you once loved has become uncontrollable, and I have gone into a spiral of destruction. I was constantly raising my voice, acting erratically, and intentionally, what does it say? Intentionally abusing you. Intentionally or verbally, I don't know. I don't know if that's verbally abusing you. I did not understand your decision and the decision to hit me. So she hit him, and she writing a note talking about this is proof of her getting hit. I became a stranger, someone who you did not know and love. Heartbreak. Yeah, this bitch is lying. This man ain't hit her. In fact, the notes, the goddamn proof you show where you fucking hit him. Where he said, you hit me, bitch. I understand that decision. He saying he understand it now because he want your fine ass back, but that was 2024. Y'all got back together, so I don't know why the fuck you showing this old ass shit. This nigga showed shit from the other day with you texting your motherfucking cousin.
His abuse and confess to the wrongdoings that he put me through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him.
And a lot of her shit is very, very motherfucking blurry too for some odd reason. This bitch lying though. I'm glad he responded back to her.
I tried to re-access the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access.
Well, why are you telling us about it then, bitch? If you have no proof of this, why do we need to know about it? So we just got to take your word for a bitch that fucked her cousin. All right then, fine.
Have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him.
Again, she fucked her cousin. All of this is to deflect off the fact that she fucked her cousin. Keep in mind, she started her video off apologizing to her ex for not taking his feelings into consideration, and then goes on to say this nigga raped and beat me. So why the fuck you apologize then? There shouldn't have been no apology that came out your mouth for hurting his feelings.
off of him when everything he ever did was his choice. And I don't believe a relationship should just be reduced to illicit expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all of these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video I recorded after leaving my ex.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, but like, I feel like
she's pretty much trying to tell y'all it's her ex's fault she fucked her cousin.
I just need to listen and get help from other people in my life or maybe therapy. Like, I think like a lot of stuff has been going on like in my life. Like, I need to stop pretending that I'm sorry, it's just so non-descriptive. But I just kind of want to pour everything out because I'm breaking point in my life right now. But it's not your problem at all. At all. But
yeah, keep in mind, after this video, she went back. I don't know why any of this is relevant to her fucking her cousin in 2026 while she was still with this nigga.
yeah, I need help in that sense. I need to listen and grow up and do better.
At the end of the day, I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for the past 2 years. I was in denial and blamed it on a lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself. Mental health is so stigmatized to where a lot of people, including me, do not get the help that they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction. Throughout the past few weeks, I've attempted to take my life multiple times, and the only reason I'm here right now is because I failed. During this fight, I stopped eating, I stopped sleeping, and I struggled to take care of my well-being. I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to was an abrasive environment that only made me regress more. In my time there, I met a lot of people that were in worse positions than me, and I learned a lot about the unfair and inhumane treatment that these people receive. And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the nonstop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe that bringing all of this to the internet and the way my ex did was completely wrong and invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet at all. I understand. What I did is undoable, it's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want.
You regret what? Because you said you didn't sleep with your cousin. So what do you regret? Could you tell us what you regret? Because you said you didn't sleep with your cousin.
To come back, I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health because I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling and they don't even know it. I will be back. Oh,
man, these hoes always fall back on mental health when they get caught doing some fuck shit. Bitch, you wasn't crazy before you fucked your cousin. You wasn't crazy when you was on FaceTime showing this nigga your pussy the day he caught you. You wasn't crazy then. You just didn't want to leave this nigga. Apparently your cousin couldn't provide the lifestyle that this nigga was.
Back to streaming, and I will be back to doing what I love. Because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people. And I do believe after I get stronger and I get help,
You's a lying, light-skinned bitch. That's what you are. You are.
I can do that. To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I
You ain't like us, bitch. You is not like us. What community?
disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me, thank you. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for your time.
Looking like Freddie Winfrey.
And thank you for listening to my truth and my story. This is my...
Ma'am, you fucking lied. You started the video by apologizing to this nigga, then proceeded to say he raped you and beat you. Ho, you's a liar. Why would you ever apologize to your rapist and abuser? After you done got out and you done got your mental health fixed.
My experience and the things that I went through in my relationship.
What's going on,
and in the
Chef?
past 2.5 years of my life.
Fucking do. You see how the shift went from...
I had to just send this shit to Tubby. I hope he got there and get dude on his show. Like, the world needs to hear from this nigga. He needs to do it. He's editing these videos. We need to hear live in real time how the fuck this nigga felt. Do he want to catch the fade with the cousin for playing in his face? But yeah, he responded to that bullshit she said. 33 minutes. Let's see. I'm gonna have to not talk as much. I don't think the good brother is striking me because I'm definitely not making. I'm on his side.
Catalina, there's no way out of this one. I'm sorry, but you're done. You're finished. So apparently Kat has dropped a video titled My Truth. But honestly, but the whole video's fucking lies. So how the fuck does that work? I'm not gonna lie, Kat, you fucked with the wrong one. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will sit here and fucking lie on my fucking name, bro. Hell nah. All right. So the demon has dropped the video My Truth for whatever fucking reason. It has 2.8 thousand likes. Y'all niggas are sick in the head. Y'all niggas really let yourself get manipulated by this demon, bro. By this fucking demon. Let's get into it.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I just...
Keep in mind, 54 seconds in. Well, now that's on his video. But y'all heard her just how do you apologize and then go on to tell it's about I ain't take your feelings into account. I'm sorry I hurt you. Then proceed to say, now he showed pictures of the cousin, and where he really didn't show pictures, he blurred their face out. Now, this is the boyfriend that's up in the corner. But now she apologized to this nigga, then proceed to call him the worst human being known to man. That shit is crazy.
I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect.
All right, I'm sorry for fucking, you know what? I'm sorry for cheating on you with my cousin, but our relationship wasn't perfect, so that's the reason why I did so. I'm sorry for sending my cousin pictures of my ass, titties, and fucking cooch on your living room couch and in your restroom and on my bed, but you know what?
These wait, she deserved to have been shot. Luckily, my brother got a cool head, and he like, fuck this little ragged ass bitch. But nah, that is some violations.
You know what? Because our relationship wasn't okay, that excuses it. I'm sorry that you had to find my cousin's cock in my camera roll, but you know what? It's okay because our relationship wasn't okay in the first place. And that right there is the work of the reputation saver that you was emailing and your fucking YouTube manager told me about, bro. He told me that the moment I exposed you, that you was emailing people trying to figure out ways how to come back from this shit, bro. You was emailing people discussing ways on how to just...
It definitely sounded like she had a PR firm. He showed receipts, but due to time restraints, I can't, I cannot, I gotta keep it moving. But y'all catch it on the replay, or y'all can go to his channel and slow it down, scream in. I am not Kenneth. I'm not Kenneth. He's tagged in the title.
How to just push the whole cousin freakery aside and just bring something new to light. And it's like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, you really gonna try to ruin me because you got caught cheating on your cousin. I'm innocent. I didn't do shit. But you know what? I'm gonna watch the video and hear what you got to say.
As it may seem, I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around.
Okay, all right, yeah, we get that.
Help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me.
Okay.
To farm more hate and negativity with my name. And I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing.
It was a shared note. Bro, on Apple phones, you share a note to somebody. You collaborate on a note. Both people, you have to literally like damn near like accept that shit. Am I tripping? It's a shared note. I went through your notes app and that shit was there. You have a bucket list with your cousin, bro. Like, come on, bro. Some of the stuff that's on there doesn't even make sense if he wrote it from his point of view. The internet is not that stupid.
Anyway, it was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false.
Hey, first of all, hold on. First of all, there's clips on the internet of you literally admitting, confessing your love for your cousin.
Well, back when I was like, I don't even know the age, to be honest. I was young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin,
L story, yep.
we kind of had a thing. We kind of had a thing going. But like, it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me. But like,
She was extra light skinned back then. But damn. My nigga went and found, my nigga did his research.
like I remember like I had a big
Let's go, brother. We up. We is up. She can't come back from this shit.
crush on this nigga because we were best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying? I kind of associated him with that.
Literally, like I'm talking about, I don't know how old
That bitch sound like Cardi B.
this clip was last year, 2 years ago, but we've been dating for 2 years or some change. And you're on stream talking about how you have feelings for your cousins. You found him attractive when I was younger. You don't know if it was your hormones taking over, but now the fact that you cheated on me with your cousin, this means that every single time you told me that you left to go hang out with your family, that you left to Kentucky to go stream at this fucking, the biggest world fucking roller coaster in the world, that you was with your cousin. Cause I mean, I have proof of that too. Like,
Damn, he on her ass. And she did all this in Kentucky and he ain't smashed. And then she didn't even stream their Kentucky trip. Kenneth, I'm going to Kentucky to stream at the biggest amusement park ever. And then she didn't even stream their Kentucky trip. Kentucky. This him talking to somebody in 2026. Cat's mom. It says Cat's mom. But yeah, I was okay. I guess he sent these around. Flight to Kentucky starts boarding in 40. And she said something changed within her when she was in Kentucky with her cousin and she started falling apart from Kenneth. Keep in mind, this is in 2026. She posted shit from 2024 and 2025 when they broke up and they stayed together. So all the ass whoopers was okay from March where you was crying to 2025 up until he put you out because you was cheating on him with your cousin.
Dream at this fucking, the biggest world fucking roller coaster in the world. You was with your cousin. Because I mean, I have proof of that too. Like you was in the hotel room with your cousin. You kept on telling me you was going on these trips. You went to Puerto Rico with your cousin. You went everywhere with your cousin. And it's like, bruh, like, but you only cheated on me recently, right? This only happened last month, right? Okay. But you know, I guess you just get to excuse that. I guess I don't know. Like I don't know if this is like manipulation, top tier rage bait or what. But okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep on listening to what you got to say. All right.
Because it's only a recent incident.
She trying to use her light skin privilege. She pulling a Cheyenne Brown. Like I'm fine. Fuck all this.
That had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and it's completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about.
First of all, even though I'm in the right 100% for leaving you and talking about how I feel because you cheated on me with your cousin, you know, your parents were literally calling me and threatening me to delete that video because I don't know. They were threatening me with so much stuff that was just so uncalled for. And I don't know. It just seems like they're more biased to you than what's actually going on. Like, I think the fact that you're making this video right now, and I don't know, man. Let me just keep watching the video, bro.
Extreme that my ex was on, where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him.
Bro. Like, it's honestly crazy how much, like, bro, I've never been in a situation like this, but bro, girls are really like manipulators, bro. And I wish
You just not finding out, young buck? You gotta be in your 30s, then you ain't no hoes is that, bruh. Bruh, they is not shit to play with, sir. These motherfuckers is crazy. But the other alternative is like being with dudes, and I don't think any of us want that. I would rather be manipulated by bitches than like, yeah, fuck that. The other route, just no, I'm good. I'll pass. I keep manipulating me, bitches. Keep manipulating me. If I get manipulated by you, if I fall for it, I deserve to be manipulated.
iCloud Pro or iCloud Plus, bro, because I'm scrolling through my phone trying to bring the proof. This girl literally would make excuses not to post me because her fucking fan base was majority guys. She kept on telling me that she had a lot of mods that would gift her subs and she would use them, bro. She would literally use y'all, bro. She would literally take our money and fucking I don't know what type of operation she had going on, but bro, she didn't want to post me because of all her male fans. She didn't want to talk about me. I ain't gonna lie, we broke up like 5+ times in our whole relationship, and 99.9% of the times we broke up, she ran to the internet to talk about the breakup, to talk about whatever happened. And it's just so weird, bro. But the moment I do, when you actually do something insane, like cheated on me with your cousin, I'm the bad guy. Like, I'm the bad guy.
Because it was toxic. I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it.
Say wallahi. Yo, like I said, bro, she did not want the internet to know that she had a boyfriend because it would make her lose followers. She kept on telling me that. And I wish I had screenshots from when, bro. I don't know what's going on my iCloud. I'm trying to get messages from like early 2024 to 23, but I can't, bro. But I promise y'all, she would not want to post me. You could go on her page. She never had videos of me. It was always me, bro. I literally kept on telling her, why don't you post me? Why don't you post me? And she confessed this one time saying, my followers are majority males. They would unfollow me.
Yeah, I could tell he kind of young dude. I said he's in his 30s. Now, I mean, he's in his 20s, man. He's 26 to 28. He's still in his 20s because don't no nigga care about being posted on their gal page. We don't, like, niggas don't give a fuck. We try to be low key any goddamn way. There's actually some insecure ass shit, young man, but you're still young. You got time to grow. But as you get older, you don't give a fuck. Post for what? I know I'm with you every goddamn day. All the important people in your life know I'm with you. Why do I need Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter and Facebook to know? That's just me though. I don't give no fuck. I ain't gonna never say why you ain't post me, bitch. I don't even ask why my shit don't get shared, baby. I don't care.
Me, I would lose all my followers, etc., etc., etc. She's sick in the head, bro.
Next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clicks and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility.
All right, so first of all, this was like 5 days before I posted my video. And basically what happened was she kept on blowing up my phone, spamming my phone, no caller ID, text messages, calling my friends, and kept on saying, can I get back with you? Can we please work this out? I'm going insane. I'm going to, manipulation words to get me to fucking give her attention because I was trying my hardest to just move forward in life. I caught her cheating. I'm trying to move forward, but she's blowing up my phone, trying to just get my attention, saying she's going to do this. Even when she was going to the hospital, she was like, I'm leaving. And then she was calling me in the hospital, bro. And I talked to her parents. Her parents said that she only had like 3 calls or whatever. She kept on spamming me on the hospital phone, bro. Like, bro.
I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself.
And then the moment she got out, she literally posted it on the internet. That's a personal thing that nobody had to know. But because you want to go ahead and post it on the internet, you want to gain sympathy. It's like you almost knew that I was going to expose you for cheating on me with your cousin. Because why are you going to the internet about you being in a facility? If you're really trying to like fix your head and get yourself right, why are you trying to sympathy farm online by posting yourself in the facility talking about for the past couple of days, I just came out because I tried to do this and that. Like, bro, that's sympathy farming. That's not something that needs to be on the internet. And I don't know what else to say, bro.
Or anybody else. I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship.
Toxic and abusive. Toxic and abusive. This is what they always fucking do. You see how the shit.
Man, we done seen this playbook so many goddamn times. We know that's why I don't believe it, bro. I'm glad that you reacted to this shit. Cause I sure just went the fuck off and pointed out how in the fuck this bitch start her video off apologizing to this nigga, then say, yeah, but he whooped my ass and raped me. And I stayed until he told the world that I fucked my cousin. I was cool with the rapist. Thank you for the $10 cash app. Yes, thank you for the $10 cash app. I gotta make sure I play the right one.
We appreciate $1, but we would rather have 10. We appreciate $20, but we would rather have 50. We appreciate $50, but we would rather have 100. We appreciate $100, but we would rather have 200. Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the cash app. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
The shift went from, I'm sorry for sending my cousin nudes. I'm sorry that you had to walk in on me showing my bare ass and my bare ass cheeks to my cousin on FaceTime. To me and my.
Well, technically, bro, if we keeping it fair, and I hate to have to defend this bitch, but if we gonna tell the story, we gotta tell it right. You didn't come in on her showing her bare ass to her cousin. You used the spy cam in the kitty litter box in her bathroom. Like you had a spy cam on your whole cat. Literally. He literally had a spy cam on his whole cat because he said it was the litter box. That's his gal's cat. And he had, you get it, her cat and her pussy, you get it because he used the litter box. Well, y'all get the fucking joke.
Me and my ex had a very toxic relationship and it was very abusive. But you know what? Let's see what I did. Let's see how abusive I was, right? Okay, let's see.
When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first everything.
You stayed because that's all you, bro. There was.
I would be but hurt too if my gal cheated on me with her motherfucking cousin. And I ain't mad at him for telling his story because bitches tell their story all the time. We just watched in her own video where she showed her crying in March of 2025 because they broke up. He pointed it out. Every time we broke up, this bitch went to the internet. And the first time I do it because you cheated with your motherfucking cousin, I'm the bad guy. She ain't go on the internet because he cheated with any bitches. He was just a nigga paying all the bills and he popped his shit like he was a nigga paying all the goddamn bills.
There were so many times where I tried to get away from you, but literally at TwitchCon, bro, I was in LA with my boys, bro, and you was literally calling me, telling me that you was finna, and then like, bro, like, I don't know, like, bro, I get soft around that. I get soft with that shit because like, bro, I don't want to be responsible. I care about you. I don't want to see you do that to yourself. But when you're calling me, spamming me, saying you're gonna do that, bro, keep in mind, TwitchCon was in San Diego. I was in LA. She started saying she was gonna do that stuff, saying how sad she was. This was like when we broke up or whatever back in like TwitchCon last year. And then I drove all the way from LA to San Diego because she kept on threatening to do that to herself. And then, bro, it's just a mess, bro. Like, I have tried to leave several times. Yes, this was a toxic relationship, but stop trying to put the blame on me. You did what you did, and now you're trying to change the narrative to make it seem like I was a toxic, abusive boyfriend. Like, how can you do that right now, bro?
And I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story.
I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, he was 21. First of all, you was a freshman in college and I just turned 21 and I was literally a junior in college. Okay. Now, I don't even know why that, like, what you trying to make it seem like I was like, no, I did not mess with you before you were 18. I messed with you after. Once you were in college, bro, like, what's going on right now? Like, you're trying so hard to make me look weird and to shift the focus, but bro, stop it, bro. It's not going to work, bro.
Sorry. And our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to.
Hey, by the way, y'all notice how she's reading the script, right? Like, can y'all, like, I wish I could just zoom in on her eyes, these soulless, evil eyes, and just see the fucking script on her PC screen, bro. This is sickening, bro. Like, these niggas really emailed her talking about, we gonna save you. All you gotta do is sign your soul away. Her soul is gone, bro. She's reading off a script they orchestrated a whole story to bring me down. It's sick.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Say wallahi. Yo, hold on.
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as—
Okay, no. First of all, I've never forced myself on her. I've never put my hands on her. I've never done any of the sort, my nigga. First of all, this girl was literally like, I don't know what's the word, like over sexual or like overly freaky. But bro, she literally would force me to drink. I've never drank or smoked in my life until I met this girl. I have African parents and I don't fuck with that shit. I remember there was a time she even forced me to get my
A bitch can't force you to do nothing you don't want to do.
Girl was literally like, I don't know.
She introduced you to it. She told you it was cool, and you did it because you wanted to, nigga.
What's the word? Like over sexual or like over.
If she can make you drink and do drugs, something you wouldn't do because you got African parents, then she could force you to take dick up your ass, which I'm pretty sure she couldn't make you do. Like that now, sir, you ain't taking responsibility for your motherfucking actions. You could have told this bitch now, but you wanted to
like
be
overly freaky. But bro, she literally would force me to drink.
That's why you liked her, because she was overly freaky. Do you think it was weird of you to force me to smoke/drink? And it's 2025, but I still like you. Nah, brother, you as a grown ass man, especially 3 years older than her, can't be forced to drink and smoke. Not like, what the fuck did she do, nigga? Handcuff you and put a gun to your goddamn head? And she says, I never smoked a full blunt before. How often you smoke? I smoked my last one. And smoke where? I smoke a lot without you knowing for the past year.
I've never drank or smoked in my life.
So you were spending your money on weed every week? Not really. Like a bit would last me a good while, because remember, at the end of the day, I'm a lightweight. I never smoked a full blunt before. I only take some hits. Do you think it was weird of you to force me to drink smoke? Yes, that's why I stopped with the smoking and told you close too before we broke up, that I want us to only drink for special occasions, and I meant that. But I don't like the fact that you could have left this out, my G. You seem like you're very, very good at editing these videos. You could have left this out. Like, this ain't manly at all. Your African parents would actually be ashamed that you said this woman forced you to drink and smoke.
Life until I met this girl. I have African parents and I don't fuck with that shit. I remember there was a time she even forced me to get my matching tattoo. There was a time, I think it was at the tattoo shop or whatever. I was on a double date. It was me, her, and two girls. They were gay or whatever. And bro, she was getting on me because I told her I did not want to smoke and drink, bro. She was literally in the hallway crashing out on me because I did not want to smoke and drink. This girl was a bad influence, always trying to force me to smoke and drink every fucking time she seen me, bro, because she didn't know how to do anything.
She was a party girl, G. But you didn't have to smoke or drink, though. Tell that bitch, I'm not with it. You got to turn up by yourself. I ain't going to judge it, but I ain't with it.
Process or have fun without that shit, bro. I just don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with smoking or drinking, but I just thought, she's my ex or whatever. At the time, she was my girl, whatever. I was like, you know what, bro? Fuck it, bro. She wants to do it, then fuck it, bro. I'm gonna do it with her. But I never did that shit just to do it, bro. I don't fuck with that shit.
An outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried.
I would punch things, my nigga. I've never punched shit. What are you talking about, bro? And yes, I ain't gonna lie, early back in the day, I did have slight anger issues or whatever, but I would never touch her. I would never put my hands on her. But yes, this is already on the internet. She's, every single time we break up, she goes to the internet and talks about this shit. She's talked about this already. So why is she bringing this up again to make me look bad? We're not forgetting the fucking bucket list, bro. We're not forgetting how you fucking cheated on me with your cousin. But whatever, keep going.
He gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall. And
put you in a chokehold? You're making
unprovoked though. He just would just wake up and get off stream and just decide to choke this bitch. Unprovoked.
Me seem like I'm the fucking like I'm a fucking devil. Put you in a chokehold. Does that, anybody that knows me in real life, does that even sound like something I would do? You're telling me I would walk up to you and just fucking put you in a chokehold? What type of shit is that, bro? Nigga, I've never heard you say that shit ever. Where's the proof, bro? Like, how are you saying it with a straight face? This got to be a script.
Scared and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of.
Falsely accused. So you're about to falsely accuse me like every other girl does to niggas, bro. Let's see what you got to say.
But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time when me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me.
Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. She would always say, I want to see you blackout drunk. I want to see you drunk. I want you to just get loose and do whatever. But that's not the point. Because I've never forced myself onto you. Never. Every single time we did something, we had consent. You know why? You know why? Because you're the overly sexual one. I'm a nonchalant ass nigga. I'd be chilling in my own world. And I think that's what made you mad. I think that's what made you think I don't like you, because I'm not always trying to fuck. I'm not always trying to have sex because I believe there's more to just sex, bro. You're always, every single day. Like, bro, when we were long distance, we was literally cracking every single day, 2 times a day. And the moment I told her, I don't want to do it, I can't do it, she would gaslight me, say I don't love her. She would start crying. She would just force me, bro. Like, bro. And then when she moved over here, obviously I see her every single day. So it's impossible to do that shit every single day. And I think that's what got in her head. And that's when she started saying stuff like, I thought you didn't like me no more.
Young nigga said it's impossible to do that shit every day. No, the fuck it's not. It's definitely not impossible. That's funny though.
I thought you never touched me no more. And that's when I guess she cheated on me with her cousin, but I don't know. Like, that's just what she wants y'all to believe, bro. But I don't.
And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time,
like, come on, bro. Are you dead ass? You begged me to stop and I never, bro, come on, bro.
He was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage.
Y'all seen how she just looked at the script?
Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Let me see this. Okay, yes. Okay. So, Saturday, July 13th, okay? 2 days before your birthday. There's blood on the floor, right? There's no way out of this one. Tell me why July 18th, the same year, by the way, a couple days after your birthday, there's blood on the sheets and on the pillows. You know why? Because you're a freak and you always wanted me to crack. Always. Even when you was on, your period, that time of the month, you thought if I didn't do it, I would think of you as disgusting. I didn't love you. So you know what? Your period, that time of the month, you thought.
Hey, G. All the goodwill you gave us by exposing this bitch, you was losing it now by saying this bitch, you was a grown ass man, nigga, and you saying this bitch forced you to do anything. So you didn't run your household. Coming, baby. And he said, don't bleed everywhere. And she said, I'm bleeding everywhere. You still better dick me down, bloody and all. I ain't do all this work for nothing. What work did she do? And then she did angry faces and pointed. And I will. And damn. Nigga, that ain't forcing you. That's just saying shit, you gotta fuck me. If you didn't fuck her, oh well. What was she gonna do? It's your house. Get out, bitch.
You thought if I didn't do it, I would.
Well, okay, his blood on the floor there, and he showed 3 days later his blood on okay.
July 13th, okay? 2 days before your birthday. There's blood on the floor, right? There's no way out of this one. Tell me why.
Why is both of them taking pictures of this shit back in 2024? That's very, very peculiar.
July 18th, the same year, by the way, a couple days after your birthday, there's blood on the sheets and on the pillows. You know why? Because you're a freak and you always.
He part of that Red Sea.
Wanted me to crack. Always. Even.
And you like the fact that she was a freak too, young bub. You like the fact she was a freak.
When you was on, your period, that time of the month, you thought if I didn't do it, I would think of you as disgusting. I didn't love you. So you know what? That's when I explored that and we started doing that. And I always had consent because that's what you wanted. You liked doing vampire sex. So what's on the floor is not the results of me doing that to you. That's just consent and what we had going on. I would never force myself onto you. I would never. I always had consent. I had proof from you. You always expressed how you wanted to do it during that time of month, and we did. The proof is in the pudding, bro. So you're telling me July 13th, you're telling me what, like fucking, because this is a hotel, by the way. The sheets get changed. Shit gets clean. So you're telling me 13 to 18, 5 days later, I did it again? I did it again to you? I did the same exact thing I did on the 13th, on the 18th again to you? But aside from that, we broke up tons of times, and she always ran to the internet. Why, if this really happened, why was this never a talking point in every single time you streamed once we broke up? It was always stuff like, oh, he would yell at me. Oh, something about the airport. He left me at the airport. Why was this never a topic? Why matter of fact, why was this never brought to the police? Why is this only coming to the light now? I bet $100,000 that nobody in the world can say that you told him this. This is false. This is cap. And I know this is what the fucking reputation savers told you to look for. Any proof of fucking violence or SA. Like, you're sick and you're not going to manipulate these people, bro. You're not going to do that, bro. Fuck no.
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I continued.
Made it hard for you to leave, bro? What?
This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship.
This was like our first breakup, by the way. We have like 4 more where I broke up with her and whatever.
The letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoing.
By the way, this has nothing to do with you cheating on your cousin, by the way. This has to do with me trying to get you back after the first time we broke up because I had anger issues. And I agreed that I would yell a lot, but I never put my hands on you. Never did that. Never.
He put me through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to re-access the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't
What, nigga? What? You're the last person, bro. Hold on.
appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice, and I don't.
Everything I did was my choice. Everything I did was my choice. Are you fucking dead ass? You know how much money I spent on you and you're saying that was my choice? Bruh, I did everything for you. You got a car that didn't even fucking work. So you know what I did? I helped you take it to the shop and pay for everything. You missed flights that you were supposed to make on time. And because you...
Sir, she did not lie. Everything that you did, you chose to do. You didn't dispute that. You just went on and told us what you chose to do. Well, her car broke down. She ain't asked you to help get that motherfucker fixed. You chose to do it. There ain't nothing wrong with it. That's your bitch. But like she said, I don't want people to think I was just freeload. He chose to, but ma'am, why he chose to do it, that's the reason you didn't want to leave this nigga. You claim he was abusive and all that, yet you chose because he was taking care of everything. Because again, you found love in your cousin and you wasn't fit. You didn't leave. You could have left Kenneth for your cousin. You did not, for some strange reason, because you was using the nigga. Well, yeah, he fucked up there. Damn, Kenneth. Come on, Ken.
Appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice. And I don't.
Everything I did was my choice. Everything.
Yes, everything you did was your choice for your girlfriend, so you can't get past that one.
I did was my choice. Are you fucking dead ass? You know how much money I spent on you and you're saying that was my choice? Bruh, I did everything for you. You got a car that didn't even fucking work. So you know what I did? I helped you take it to the shop and pay for everything. You missed flights that you were supposed to make on time. And because you were stranded at the airport, you know what you did? You called me so I could pay for those flights. But even if you didn't call me to pay for those flights, you had other people paying for you. Your mod manager, his name is X. I don't know who the fuck he is, but I would go to your Cash App and you had thousands sent to you. And meanwhile, I'm working my ass off. You had money on the side coming from this nigga. And you don't like you.
So again, sir, you chose to, because if you told that bitch now, you know what would have happened? She would have had to spend that money that you talking about she had. You chose to do it, G. You got charged into the game. It's what we do for love.
Like, you just don't even help. You just, I don't know what it went to or what you did with that money, but you just had money coming in from multiple other guys. And I'm guessing that's why you're saying that you didn't even fucking like ask me to help you because you had money from other guys. The whole time you was asking me, you asked me to buy you food, you asked me to buy you this, take you there, buy you flights, take you to Universal Studios, $2,000 trip, by the way, pay for everything, flights, everything. But okay, all right.
I believe a relationship should just be reduced to illicit expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's here's a video.
Bro, like, come on. Why are you playing the victim, my nigga? You talked about this on the internet when we broke up like 1 year ago, bro. Like, you're really trying so hard to bring up stuff that doesn't even correlate to you cheating on me with your cousin to make me look bad, bro. I see right through this. The internet sees right through this. Bro, if anything, bro, you emailed fucking crisis and reputation saver, bro. Like, it's done, bro. You're done, bro. But whatever. Keep talking.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing.
Like, bro, this doesn't show nothing, bro. Like, bro, yes, we've broken up many times and you went to the airport, but every single time I would come and bring you back. That's like, we was toxic. Yes, we had a toxic relationship. The internet already knew that. You brought this to the internet many times. There's clips of you talk about me lying on me already, bro.
I'm sorry, just so like non-descriptive, but I just kind of want to put everything out because I'm making great in my life right now, but it's not your problem at all.
I had sent this video to a friend. By the way, she sent this to the guy who sends her every single dollar she had to her name. His name was X. He basically was a sugar daddy that she didn't really talk to me about. She would FaceTime him at times. I really wish I knew what they were FaceTiming about. Maybe it was some cousin shit. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of times she would say, this is her friend, but nah, it's X. It's her sugar daddy. Because you know why? Because he would often pay for her Ubers, pay for her rebookings if she missed a flight, pay for all of that.
At the end of the day, I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything.
Like, I hate how you're trying to make it seem like you was trapped in here, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I fought demons to leave your ass, bro. I fought fucking demons to leave you, nigga. I was fighting demons, bro. Everybody that knows me knows that you, like, manipulated me and I was fighting demons. I tried leaving several times, bro. Several times. But each time I tried to leave, it was, Kenneth, please. I'm about to manipulation, bro. Like, it's just like, bruh.
Everything I did, and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal.
Yeah, so after all that, so yeah, basically I cheated on Kenneth with my cousin. But you know what? He did all of this in the past and some things that I just found out because the crisis reputation saver people told me to lie about. But, you know, after all that, I'm sorry again for cheating with my cousin.
The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression.
Depression. What type of depression makes you send nudes to your cousin? What type of depression makes you lie to me that you're going to stream in Kentucky just to hang out with your cousin? What type of depression does that, bruh? That's not depression. Why do girls always play the I'm depressed, so I went ahead and spread my legs and took pictures down there to send to my cousin because I'm depressed. In my house, by the way, in the other room, by the way, door is locked. I always wondered why the doors were locked, but you know, it makes sense now. It makes so much sense now.
Everything that has happened, I have come to terms to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted
No locked doors.
to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed
Not a single tear in those eyes, by the way. And she's reading a script.
up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for standing myself. They need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction multiple times. And the only reason I'm here right now is because I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to, fair and inhumane treatment that these people receive.
Like, bro, you really trying to sympathy farm, bro? I'm the victim. God, bro, like, nigga, I'm the victim. Even in the height of the situation, I had a calm voice catching you cheat on me. I didn't put hands on you catching you cheat on me. I didn't do nothing. I told you to leave my house, and that's what you did. Like, I'm not the bad guy. You're not gonna sit here and put all these false allegations on me and make me seem like I'm the bad guy, bro. Like, it's fucking sick.
And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you.
By the way, the moment I posted that video, you deleted all your accounts. And days before I posted that video, you started sympathy farming on your Instagram story, posting about how you was in the facility and how the facility treated you so wrong. And then you started texting people saying, yeah, life has been tough. But, you know, you just never really came to terms with what you did, which was cheat on me with your cousin. And I still think even now you believe you're in the right. I still don't think you, like, fathom what you did. Like, I think this was just a way to try to fix your PR, but I just think you dug yourself a bigger grave with this one. You should have just, I don't know.
That I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the nonstop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe that bringing all this to the internet in the way my ex did was completely wrong. And
every single time we broke up in the past 5+ times, you brought it to the internet. You're the streamer. You literally go on live and tell them everything, every single thing I did. Bro, if you're her mod, bro, come on, bro. Don't even fucking lie, bro. She would speak on everything, bring it to the internet every single time. And I kept my mouth shut Even when she lied to me, even when she lied on my name, I kept my mouth shut because I just didn't want to bring our personal relationship to the internet. This is the one time I snapped, and it's because I found her cheating on me with her cousin in my house, and I have a valid reason to bring that to the internet, and I don't care what nobody says. If you're in my situation, if the roles were reversed and she caught me cheating and I was doing some shit with my cousin, bro, she would have brought this to the internet instantly to shame me. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet at all. I understand. What I did is undoable. It's terrible. I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want to.
You don't bro. You don't regret it, bro. And I don't even think you understand how wrong it is. Because the way you're texting me, the way you're saying, I'm sorry, but you know what? I could get you into Stream University though. I'll buy you your favorite car and your favorite dog. Like, bro, like it's like you're insane. Like, what did I get myself into, bro? What the fuck did I get myself into, bro? What did I get myself into, bro? Like, why me, bro? I'm just trying to like live my life, move forward in life. Why am I going through this, bro?
come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for men.
Because you found you a crazy bitch. That's why the bitch crazy. Most light-skinned women are.
Mental health, because I know there's a lot.
Nigga, nobody wants to listen to someone who cheated on their boyfriend with their cousin. You're not, bro. What are you talking about? Who's gonna want to listen to you? Incest, that you could go to jail for that.
Out there who are just like me, who are struggling, they don't even know it.
Nobody's struggling with fucking keeping their fucking hands to themselves and fucking not texting their cousin in a sexual way. You're the only one struggling with this. Who the fuck else is struggling with this? This is not depression. This is incest. Stop. Yo, people who are actually depressed, I'm sorry, because she's making fun of your fucking disorder. This is not depression.
And I will be back to doing what I love. Because at the end of the day,
my guy is snapping. He ain't lying, though. I just said the same thing.
I want to use my platform to help people. And I do.
You want to use your platform to help people. Okay, to all of those who have cheated on your boyfriends with your cousin, just know it's okay. It happens. Looking at it, it's like, what, bro? Like, you can't use your platform to help. You cheated on me with your cousin. That's incest. And I just wish we live in a day and age where you fucking, like, bro, like, I have videos of your cousin's meat. I have videos of this down there in your ass. They were in your hidden. They were in your Snapchat camera roll with your cousin. Y'all exchanged nudes tons of times. You're not telling me shit, but y'all was in the same hotel room. He was dancing, he was grabbing on you. Come on now. You're not gonna lie to me.
I believe after I get stronger and I get help, I can do that. To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me, thank you. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for your time. And thank you for listening.
Like, bro, like, yo, hey, shout out to the fucking PR reputation recovery people. Y'all surprised me with this one. I didn't know it was gonna be that good, bro. Not one single tear dropped in this video. That would have made it a little bit more believable. But hey, man, I'm not gonna lie. This girl is insane. She really fucking tried it, but everything she said was a lie. She brought up old, irrelevant information that has nothing to do with the fact that she cheated on me with her cousin. I never forced myself onto her. I never put my hands on her. I never forced myself onto her. Everything was consensual. Every fucking thing, and that's on everything. That's on God. That's on everything. I will be taking this girl to court because this, like, you're not gonna fucking like that's defamation of character right there. That is sick. I didn't lie. I didn't say a single lie about what you did. I provided millions of evidence. I caught you. So why are you trying to make me look bad? You're the fucking cheater. You cheated on me with your cousin. I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I first seen this video drop, bro, my heart fucking dropped, bro. It took me so long to be able to record this, but bro, I'm not gonna sit here and let her try to tarnish my image, bro. Like I said, you need help. You can't just try to come out to the internet and tarnish my name. It's not going to work because I will always have a counter. So don't try that shit. Just own up to what you did and move forward. Okay? Stop trying to play victim. I'm the victim of the situation. I got cheated on. And this is what happens with a lot of males in this generation. The girls always try to manipulate the fucking internet, manipulate the world, have a sad face and play victim and play the SA card and make false allegations. But no, bro. That shit is fucking dead, bro. I'm not going to sit here and allow that to happen no more, bro. People who make false allegations need to get arrested, bro. So like I said, I will be taking this to court. And if she ends up making more shit, I will respond if I have to. But like I said, she's fucking lying about everything. And she's sick in the head. Thank you to everyone who's been reaching out and supporting me so far, bro. I really appreciate your support. But I'm sick, bro. I'm fucking sick to my stomach.
We on top of it. I'm definitely on top of every update he have about this here situation. I'm on top of it because this some ghetto shit here. He spoke some truth. He had a couple weak moments where he said this bitch forced him to do some shit. That's no. Don't say that no more, nigga, because it's a bitch listening right now that's like, oh, I can force him to do what the fuck I want to do. If she can force you to do weed and alcohol, she can force you to do coke and heroin. That's all I'm saying. What's your stopping point? But all right, y'all. That's all I got. To the next episode. Low channel, big voice, fanboy. Low key niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch. I bet we gon' eat.